Shri M. Thenarasan Sir, Honorable VC and MD GIDC to welcome Honorable Chief Minister Shri Bhupendra Bhai Patel. Thank you so much. I now request Srimati Kavita Ben Sheth, Executive Director, GIDC, to welcome Honorable Minister of State for Textiles, Government of India, Srimati Darshana Ben Jardosh. Thank you. I now request Shri H. M. Chavda, Executive Director, GIDC, to welcome Honorable Member of Parliament, Shri C. R. Patil, sir. Thank you so much. I now request Shri B.C. Warli, Chief Engineer, GIDC, to welcome Shri Purnesh Bhai Modi, Honorable Cabinet Minister. Thank you so much. I now request Shri D.N. Brahmbhatt, Chief Accounts Officer, GIDC, to welcome Honorable Minister of State, Government of Gujarat, Shri Jagdish Bhai Vishwakarma Panchalji. Thank you. I now request Shri H. M. Chavda, Executive Director, GIDC, to welcome Honorable Minister of State, Government of Gujarat, Shri Harsh Bhai Sanghvi. Thank you. I now request Srimati Kavita Sheth, Executive Director, GIDC, to welcome Honorable Minister of State, Government of Gujarat, Shri Mukesh Bhai Patel. Thank you. I now request Shri B.C. Warli, Sir, Chief Engineer, GIDC, to welcome Shri Vinod Bhai Moradia, Honorable Minister of State, Government of Gujarat. Thank you. I now request Shri D.N. Brahmbhatt, Chief Accounts Officer, GIDC, to welcome Shri Balwansi Rajput, Chairman, GIDC. Thank you so much. I now request Shri Ashish Maru, Divisional Manager, GIDC, to welcome Shri Upendra Prasad Singh, IS, Secretary, Ministry of Textiles, Government of India. I now request Srimati Kavita Ben Sheth to kindly welcome our Mayor, Himali Ben. Thank you so much. I now request Shri Yogesh Singh Parmar, Regional Manager, GIDC, to kindly welcome Shri M. Thenarasan Sir, IAS, VC and MD, GIDC. Thank you so much. I now request Shri Dinesh Parmar, Regional Manager, GIDC, to welcome Shri Chintan Thakur, Chairman, SHM Gujarat Council. Thank you so much. Thank you everyone for gracing this event. मंचस्थ विराजमान सभी महानुभावों से नम्र निवेदन कि वे दीप प्रागट्य के लिए आगे पधारें. I request the esteemed dignitaries to kindly step forward for lamp lighting. Thank you. May we be always blessed with the bestest choice of blessings. Thank you. With great respect, I now request VC and MD GIDC, Shri M. Thenarasan sir, to kindly deliver the welcome address. Welcome, sir.
Good morning, all. Honorable Chief Minister, Shri Bhupendra Bhai Patel Sahib, Honorable Minister of State, Textiles and Railways, Government of India, Srimati Darshana Ben Jasud, Honorable Member of Parliament, Shri C.R. Patil Ji, Honorable Minister, Road and Building, Transport, Civil Aviation, Tourism and Pilgrimage Development, Government of Gujarat, Shri Purnesh Modi Ji, Honorable Minister of State, Industries, Government of Gujarat, Shri Jagdish Bhai Vishwakarma Ji, Honorable Minister of State, Youth and Sports and Home, Shri Harshbhai Sanghvi Ji, Honorable Minister of State, Agriculture, Energy and Petrochemicals, Government of Gujarat, Shri Mukesh Bhai Patel Ji, Honorable Minister of State, Urban Development and Urban Housing, Government of Gujarat, Shri Vinod Bhai Mordia Ji, Honorable Chairman, GADC, Shri Balwant Singh Rajput Ji, Honorable Secretary, Ministry of Textile, Government of India, Shri Upendra Prasad Singh Ji, Shri Chindan Thakkar, Asocham, invited Member of Legislative Assembly, Honorable Mayor, Commissioner, Surat Municipal Corporation, Collector, and other invited guests, distinguished speakers, panelists of today's sessions, delegates and invited guests, members from FIA, Gujarat Chamber of Commerce and Industry, South Gujarat Commerce of Chamber and Industry, Asocham, and other industrial associations, media friends. A warm and hearty welcome to all of you for today's event, Weaving Growth for Textiles. And Honorable Prime Ministers and Honorable Chief Minister chose Surat to be the site for this event, part of the pre-Vibrant Gujarat event. And we can understand the importance attached to this event by the highest authority of India and state. We all know textile sector plays a crucial role and important role in realizing Atmanirbhar Bharat of Honorable Prime Minister by adopting various schemes. There are two schemes which is very crucial and game player of the of this vision. One is the PLI, production linked incentive to the tune of about 10,500 crore, and the second one is PM Mitra Park, Textile Park. I hope these two schemes will definitely achieve the target set by the Government of India to the tune of 100 billion export by 2028 in textile sector. We are the 6th largest exporter in the world now, and we will move further in the ladder and achieve the target. Today event has 3 sessions. I hope and appeal to all the invitees and guests and delegates to use this opportunity for sharing your knowledge and also strategize together to achieve the vision of Honorable Chief Minister and Honorable Prime Minister of India. Once again, a warm welcome to all of you. Thank you. Thank you very much.
Thank you very much, sir, for your warm welcome words. Like in several sectors, Gujarat is also leading in the textile sector. Since ancient times, textile was our forte, and we were also proud to export our textile to the rest of the world, even during the British era. Now it is undergoing significant technological changes, so that this sector propels towards unprecedented growth, giving win-win situation to everyone associated with it. We are pleased to showcase a short film on the developments in textile sector. Can we have the film, please?
The textile sector is a significant contributor to the Indian economy. In 2019-20, textile sector contributed 2.3% to the gross value added by economic activity, contributes 5% share in global trade for textile and apparel. Share of textile and apparel, including handicrafts, in India's total exports stands at a significant 11.8% in 2019-20. The sector provides direct employment to over 45 million people and is a source of livelihood for over 100 million people indirectly, including a large number of women and rural population. Markets of EU 28 and USA accounted for a total of 50% of the textile and apparel exports from India. India is second largest manufacturer of textiles in terms of production volume, a resilient industry and where it seeks to reach. Despite the disruptions associated with the pandemic, Indian textile and apparel export stood at US $33.8 billion in the year FY21. Textile sector export target is US $44 billion in the year FY22. And Government of India targeting exports worth US $100 billion in the next 5 years. The rejuvenation of the textile industry fits in very well with the Honorable Prime Minister's vision of Atmanirbhar Bharat, or self-reliance. Under PM Modi's able leadership, the industry diligently reduces dependence on imported machine tools, creates 35 million additional jobs, and sets up necessary infrastructure like textile parks. Over the last 6 years, 59 new textile park projects have received sanctions under the scheme for Integrated Textile Park (SITP) and Public-Private Partnership (PPP) scheme. The tipping point in the textile growth story is undoubtedly the decision to set up 7 mega integrated textile region and apparel parks with a total outlay of rupees 4,445 crore. The PM Mitra Parks will create an integrated textile value chain spanning across spinning, weaving, processing, dyeing, printing and garment manufacture, etc. at a single location. Another growth booster program for the textile industry is the Production Linked Incentive Scheme. Under the PLI scheme, incentives are awarded to those who manufacture and export specific man-made fiber-based textile products. The government has already allocated rupees 10,683 crores as an incentive for man-made fiber and technical textiles. The state government will support these projects with the provision of 1,000 acres of land. Historically, Gujarat is popular for its vibrant and flourishing cotton textile sector, with significant contributions from major cities such as Ahmedabad and Surat. Gujarat has more than 1,500 medium and large textile units, holding 1/4 of country's output. Around 50% of the country's man-made fabric is produced in Surat city alone. Gujarat state is the largest producer of denim in India, with a share of 65% and third largest in the world. The state accounts for about 25% of India's technical textiles output. Gujarat exports textile products such as Meditech textiles, ready-made garments, yarns and denims to about 20 international destinations. Gujarat ranks top in cotton production with a quantum 1,589 million kg of cotton in 2019-2020. Approximately 37% of the total cotton produced in India comes from Gujarat. Gujarat is committed to retain its position as the most competitive and advantageous Indian state for textile and apparel businesses, emphasizing to establish, expand and operate. Considering huge employment potential of garment sector, the state government has introduced Gujarat Garment and Apparel Policy 2017 to generate about 100,000 new jobs. About more than 1.7 lakh textile units in Gujarat are involved in ginning, spinning, weaving, knitting, processing, embroidery and zari work, screen printing, etc. Over the last few years, Gujarat has already attracted several new textile sector investments in addition to capacity expansion of the existing ones.
मेरी एक 5-year formula है. Farm to fiber, fiber to fabric, fabric to fashion, fashion to foreign. जहां कॉटन होगा वहीं धागा बनेगा, जहां धागा है वहीं कपड़ा बनेगा, जहां कपड़ा है वहीं रेडीमेड गारमेंट बनेगा और वहीं से उसको दुनिया में एक्सपोर्ट करूंगा और मेरे किसान की इनकम बढ़ेगी.
It is a mantra of rapid value addition and in keeping with Atmanirbhar Bharat Abhiyan. The Gujarat state government intends to develop integrated mega textile parks aimed to create forward and backward integration in the sector. The state government also facilitates this development with initiatives such as incubation in apparel manufacturing, boosting technical textiles, encouragement to public-private partnership (PPP) model, promotion of khadi, diversification in niche segments, focus on high-growth domestic markets, focus on backward and forward integration, scaling up organic cotton industry, R&D for ushering innovation in sustainable textiles. Gujarat is committed to play a key role in realizing the vision of Atmanirbhar Bharat.
We wish good luck to this sector as well. Now, with pleasure, I would like to welcome Shri Upendra Prasad Singh, IAS, Secretary, Ministry of Textiles, Government of India, to share his address with us. Thank you.
Honorable Chief Minister Gujarat, Minister of State for Textiles and Railways, Government of India, the other dignitaries sitting on the dais, and friends. A very good morning to all of you. Needless to say, I am extremely happy to be here in the city of Surat. In fact, about 11 months back when I joined as Secretary Textiles in Government of India, after spending almost 4.5 years in the water sector, I did not have any knowledge as far as textiles was concerned. I could hardly differentiate between what is called a natural fiber and man-made fiber. So I was told that if you want to learn about textile, you go to Surat. And I did come to Surat, spent a couple of days, even though a couple of days was not enough to understand the full gamut of textile. Nevertheless, I am again here and I would be spending a day here. After this session also, I would be chairing another session where we would be talking more about textiles. I have been last 10-11 months, in spite of pandemics, I have been interacting with the industries, including industries from Surat. Last evening also, I had a fairly detailed interaction with the industries, textile industry in Surat. We talked about problems relating to ATUFs, problems relating to ROSCTL, cotton productivity, import duty on cotton, textile machinery, etc., etc. I feel that this is a very exciting time to be in the textile sector. Right now, we are adding every month 2 lakh spindles. I talked to the textile machinery manufacturers and they are booked, their orders are booked for next 14 months or so. The China Plus strategy, the space being vacated by China also gives us a very good opportunity. So I think this is a very exciting time to be in textile sector. Government of India has done its own bit already. Some of them were mentioned in the film also. Apart from extension of ROSCTL scheme to boost export, the RODTAP scheme for the other products which is not covered under Chapter 61, 62, 63. Duty corrections like removal of anti-dumping duty on PTA, removal of anti-dumping duty on acrylic fiber. PLI for textile has already been shown in the films also. Because while we have been very strong in cotton, we are not very strong in man-made fiber and technical textile. The world over, man-made fiber is about 2/3. In India, it's other way around actually. So if we want to go from present level of about 140 billion USD of market size to about 250 billion USD market size and export from current level of about 40 billion USD to 100 billion USD, we have to basically concentrate on man-made fiber and technical textile. And that's why this PLI scheme is meant for. Mega Textile Park also already, this is basically a vision of Honorable Prime Minister of 5F. because we have a problem. We don't have a scale and our sector is very fragmented actually. We make spinning elsewhere, we make weaving elsewhere, garmenting elsewhere, processing elsewhere. So we do not have a scale and logistics costs are very high. So Mega Textile Park will address the problem of logistics as well as bringing down the cost of logistics as well as the fragmentation in value chain to a large extent will get addressed by the Mega Textile Park. Government of India is in the process of finalizing its textile policy, and I do hope that because when an investor sees opportunity to invest in any state, it not only looks at whatever is given by government of India, but the facilities given by the state government, incentive given by the state governments under their textile policy or industry policy is very important actually. The one issue which is yesterday also was highlighted, and I would like to highlight that issue where Honorable Prime Chief Minister is present, other ministers are present. Because our strength has been basically cotton, and we have been a cotton surplus country for many, many years actually. Now the way spinning industry is increasing and the cotton production and productivity is basically stagnant for last almost since 13, 14 actually. So if we do not really concentrate on improving the cotton productivity in the country, both central government and state government put together, maybe in couple of years time we will come to a stage where we will become a deficit in cotton as well, which is our strength right now. In fact, our strength is that we are not only good in cotton, we are also good as far as the raw material for man-made fiber is concerned. So I'm sure that Gujarat has been a very leading state as far as textile is concerned, and Government of India and the state government will work together to take this sector to a new heights. Thank you very much for giving me this opportunity. Thank you.
Thank you very much, sir, for your special address. अब मैं राज्य कक्षा के माननीय मंत्री श्री जगदीश विश्वकर्मा पंचाल जी से नम्र निवेदन करूंगी कि वे प्रासंगिक उद्बोधन करें. थैंक यू.
गुड मॉर्निंग ऑल ऑफ यू. 10th वाइब्रेंट समिट के अंदर आज उपस्थित हमारे बीच गुजरात के यशस्वी मुख्यमंत्री श्री भूपेंद्र भाई पटेल, ऐसे ही केंद्रीय टेक्सटाइल मंत्री श्री दर्शनाबेन जरदोश, गुजरात भारतीय जनता पार्टी के प्रदेश अध्यक्ष और नवसारी के सांसद श्री CR पाटिल जी, एंड अदर टॉप डिग्निटरीज इन डायस एंड ऑफ द डायस, ऑल डिग्निटरीज, आई वेलकम टू ऑल ऑफ यू. आत्मनिर्भर गुजरात थी आत्मनिर्भर भारत आ स्लोगन ने देशना वडाप्रधान श्री नरेंद्र मोदीजीए आत्मनिर्भर भारतનું સ્લોગન આપ્યું છે. એની સાથે જ માન્ય